Good morning, good afternoon, people. My space secrets here. It is Thursday, April 22nd, 2010. Well, an interesting couple of weeks. Hey, Goldman Sachs fraud news came out. Very interesting, but almost as interesting. People, they were looking for the blame or where to switch the blame, and Goldman came back and said it only hinges on the action of one employee in the company. I mean, what a joke. Where does this sort of stuff come from? It disgusts me and a lot of other people, and I'm sure you out there. How can you not be disgusted at this? You shouldn't play the stock market. Don't let them rape you again. The system is gamed against you people, and it's now run on hot air and bullshit. There's nothing there, and the markets will fall again. It will fall. Obviously, the volcanic eruptions over in Iceland are another big contributing factor. But, if you're not sure, do not participate in the markets. Anyone who wants to stay clean will obviously stay out. Until all this mess is wiped up and new rules put in place, you're basically just a lamb entering into a lion's den. Sadly, the darkness, anger, hatred, stupidity, greediness, selfishness, it's strong, very strong, and our world will have to be righted back on course. And, I'd like to weigh in on this whole SEC Goldman fraud action. I've got to say, these greedy fat pig morons without a clue. John Paulson, well, what an idiot. What do you expect me to say? A hedge fund run by a billionaire he helped create and then bet against the subprime mortgage securities. Need I say more? I'm no lawyer, and I'm not sure what will happen to him, but these guys have been rigging the markets for years and years and years, and other financial games, for their own benefit only. They've been getting away with it for decades, and eventually you're going to see a complete overhaul of the financial system as we see it. I was able to contact two guys who are deeply engaged in structured mortgage-backed CDOs, and they tell me that these CDOs in question with Goldman were weak and appeared designed to unravel quickly anyway. Also, in general terms, these CDOs constructed by Goldman Sachs in question lacked sufficient cash. Its covenants were weak, and it afforded less investor protection than usual in order to provide higher yields for everyone. Now, that doesn't sit well with me because it's blatantly giving someone a ticking time bomb and watching them walk out the door with it. Creating something that will fail, well, you know what? If it's not illegal, it certainly appears unethical. Why sell it to customers if it's going to fail in the first place? Why go there in the first place? What kind of brokerage service is this, people? These are the questions that will remain unanswered. And you think these guys will get in trouble and blame themselves? No, they've been getting away with it for years, like I just discussed. And I know, there's nothing wrong with creating a little bit of neutral security that will attract both buyers and sellers. Isn't that just called free market capitalism? And even if these buyers and sellers do not know each other or do not know who each other are, I think that's still okay too. But if in fact these Goldman CDOs were designed to fail, well then there's something seriously wrong with this system, as I've been getting at. And this will be the first domino of some very massive big sea changes coming. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if Washington could somehow solve this issue without totally demonizing and demoralizing and even destroying? And also the big banks. We need these banks for a full-fledged economic recovery. That's obvious. We also need them for America's fully fledged leadership in the global financial system and world economy. In other words, can we please figure out a way not to throw out the baby with the bathwater here? This is way too important a time for our recovering economy and financial system. And I mean, it's only our future at stake here, isn't it? Not much, hey? Now, right now the markets are basically not going anywhere. It's been going up a little tiny bit on Light of Iron, which can be dangerous. Our iMafia software, interesting that it was giving us hints of something that could be coming a few weeks back. It's been known to do that. And now we're getting this Goldman news. It's a little bit of a catalyst. And there is a lot of action this week so far. But there are many things coming. and we are here to help you guys to keep you 2 steps ahead. Make sure you check out our newsletter at www.forecastfortomorrow.com/newsletter. That's www.forecastfortomorrow.com/newsletter. My Space Secrets, thank you for joining with our show. Take care, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Okay, bye.